We also discussed, in terms also of the long-term vision that I saw and discussed here in St. Maarten, that it's important to reform things, to make the government stronger, to look at the labor market, to look at the basis of the economics, to make sure that you have a country that is not only functioning well in the coming years, but is going to function also very well in the coming years or the years after, in terms of sustainability, as the Prime Minister mentioned, in terms of a very good social fabric, so people can have a very good living here. And therefore, these reforms are necessary. And we discussed them. They were proposed by all the countries and also by St. Maarten. And I believe it's very good that we're working on it, and we'll be working on those reforms together. So there'll be help from our side as well, as I said, like brothers and sisters, to continue to do that. Because it is very important that this country that is now coming out of a period of real great disaster, Irma, and of course the pandemic, to grow in a more sustainable way and become further resilient, and we're happy to help there from the Netherlands. Your second question is about the salary cuts, and this is an issue that has also been brought up in my travels before, and also in the different meetings that I had with the government and also with the parliamentarians. And I see very strongly how for a number of people, for a lot of people, this is very stressful. So what we said from our discussions in the last few days, but also before when we were discussing this topic in the so-called RMR, the Rijksministerraad, is that we said, well, it's important to contribute to do stuff from St. Maarten, Aruba and Curaçao as well, to support the government in its reforms. But I do see that it's very strongly and stressful. So we need also to discuss how we can have these cuts be made in the coming time in a way that is bearable for people. And we've also said that we will discuss this. There will be an assessment. We will be talking about how the cost of living are at St. Maarten, how these costs of living are well, what they are actually, and how are they influencing people's lives